And so it begins.
We have forgotten our origins. We have forgotten the principle of everything. We have forgotten the sacred pillars. The continent of Eukarion is in flames. For centuries, peace has become unknown. Races and creatures of every kind fight each other relentlessly, giving rise to battles that shake the earth to the ground. Why are we fighting? Is it for gold? Power? Glory? To survive? There is no answer. Only choices. There is the abyss, deeper and more powerful than ever. There is Adamantia, seeking after the lost glories of the great empire. There are spells and astral artifacts hidden in mysterious lost places. Commanders and units of all the armies of Eukarion are drawn up on boundless battlefields. Who will forge the destiny of the continent of the sacred pillars?
And here we go. I will start the first campaign. And I will skip the tutorial that can't be skipped when you start a new game. But we will start the first campaign of The Courage of a Knight. That is the human campaign.
The Third War of Eukarion is devouring reigns and centuries-old empires. The Empire of the Ogres, allied with the Trolls of Therm on the west and the Goblins of Gebelden on the east, after having occupied the great imperial region of Ickelsud, seems to have come to a stop to consolidate its conquests and celebrate dark rituals in the blooming lands once inhabited by man, dwarves, and elves. The Emperor Karl, after having found out from the Great Council of the Wizards that the Chaos is secretly moving mysterious astral forces, has decided not to confront it in a head-on fight, but to launch several attacks in different provinces. By this friction strategy, the Emperor hopes to weaken the enemy and earn more time to better understand its mysterious targets. Commander, the Emperor is ordering you to lead the army expected to free the ancient Marquisate of Krieg. This imperial province holds a great strategic as well as symbolic value. In those glorious lands, 8 centuries ago, the Great Pact among races had been signed, from which originated the laws that to date govern the Empire of Adamantia. The Emperor is requesting you, moreover, to investigate about the destiny of the heroic knight Marcus, who mysteriously disappeared in battle while he was trying to defend his hometown. If you find him, the great Karl will render honors to you, and you can count on a brave ally for the battles awaiting you. May the light of the Empire bless your sword.
There's a lot of backstory in this game, a big lore. The great continent of Eukarion is rich of a lot of story from the European tradition of fantasy, from a lot of different regions that we have in Europe, that has a lot of traditions and stories, very fascinating.
The enemy, after having occupied Fable, the capital, has divided the forces to garrison the key sites of the Marquisate. The enemy commanders have lined up the army in 3 big groups, one on the southwestern side, one on the northern side, and one, the main unit, at the center. The division of the forces of chaos is probably due not only to strategic reasons, but also to racial considerations. Ogres, goblins, and trolls can fight together on the battlefield, but hate each other, and are ready to kill each other if forced to live together for more than a few days in the same camp. To take advantage of this weakness of chaos, we should attack first the goblins in the south, then the trolls in the north, and finally move to the center, where the enemy, although having a big army, won't be able to count on reinforcement troops from the south and the north. Before starting our encirclement maneuver, we shall go near an unhallowed cemetery. A group of peasants that survived the invasion has come to our camp terrified, asking for help. From their stories, it seems like the enemy spared their villages to present them as a gift to the creatures arising from the cemetery. We cannot allow this massacre. Commander, saving these humble villages will take hope back in the Marquisate and will give us the chance to assess the efficiency of our army. May the battle begin.
We are in the Marquisate of Krieg, and you can explore also the other part of the maps that you can see immediately when you select the battle. We have 5 turns for an epic victory and 7 for a minor one. Here's the summary again, and we can start our first battle.
Who is the target du jour? Who is the target du jour? Yes, my liege. Yes, my liege.
Finally we meet, Commander. I am Julius, Ambassador of the Empire and Duke of the 4 Boroughs of Dawn. The Great Carl has sent me here to follow your undertakings. The mission you have been assigned is of utmost importance. Perhaps too important, considering your lack of experience in combat. For the good of the Empire, we hope that you will not disappoint us.
Not very friendly, Julius.
Who is the target du jour? Yes, my liege. Who is the target du jour? Yes, my liege.
Welcome to the Marquisate of Krieg, Commander. I have been waiting many days for your arrival, and finally, you are here. Now we shall have our revenge, and reclaim all that is ours. I am Marcus, Knight of the Absolute, and Servant of Adamantia. In the Battle of Fable, which we lost unfortunately, I was seriously hurt by a monstrous red dragon. My people cured me and hid me in this village until today. Now I have recovered my strength, and I am ready to follow you to hell to annihilate the forces of chaos that have devastated the lands of my ancestors. Tell me your wishes, Commander, and I shall carry them out with pleasure.
Death to the enemy.
Now with Marcus we can attack on the flank with zombies or on the front, but it's a lot better on the flank, as you can see from the stats. Or we can occupy this village, free this village. That's the result. We could advance but this could be risky. So will not.
Who is the target to shoot?
We have managed to seize the village, but there are no signs of life. From what I can tell, it appears the inhabitants have been taken away against their will.
Who is the target to shoot? Who is the target to shoot? Yes, my liege. Yes, my liege.
In the forest, this type of infantry, light infantry, has 20% of bonus in defense.
Death to the enemy. Yes, my liege.
Wow, a critical
Who is the target to
against-
shoot? Yes, my liege. Death to the enemy. Yes, my liege. Who is the target to shoot? Who is the target to shoot? Death to the enemy.
We are indebted to you for saving us. The ogres compelled us to swear allegiance to their emperor in return for sparing our lives. Then they left. Lately, however, many people have disappeared near the cemetery, and we feared those merciless beasts had returned to destroy us. But finally you are here. Long live Adamantia. Long live the great Carl.
Not bad, Commander. It appears that luck was with you. I will send a message to the Emperor at once, informing him of your progress and that we have found Marcus.